Now, William Graham Sumner says that we can be ethnocentric, and that means like you're egocentric, you're stuck up on yourself. You think you're the greatest thing going, superior to all other people. Ethnocentric means you believe that your culture, your ethnic group is superior to all others. This is what we call the ugly American overseas, who goes into a restaurant and gets served a drink that's warm and there's no ice and says, "What do you mean you don't have ice? What's wrong with you people? We have ice in America and our drinks are better than your drinks." Okay, that's ethnocentric. You think your group is superior to all others. Now, xenocentric is the opposite of that. Xenocentrism means you think every other group's better than your group. So this would be the person you run into who says, "California wine is awful. The only wine that's any good is French wine. And I want to live in France when I retire, and I want to live there because their culture is so much better than ours. And French food is much better than our food, and I hate our culture and I love their culture." That's xenocentristic. You think another culture is superior to your own. Now, where we're going to try to get you in the course is to look at things from this view, cultural relativism. And that means you view the culture based upon itself, value neutrally. Now, to define cultural relativism, the easiest way for me to help you understand relative in that way is to ask some of you who are wearing watches to tell me what time it is on your watch. Just call it out. Somebody?
11:51.
Okay, someone else? Someone else? 11:50 on our clock now, 11:51. Anybody got 11:55? 11:52? Well, heck, we're all the same. It's just working here. Okay, good. There's an 11:53. Now, relativism means it depends upon the watch you're looking at as to what time it is. And there's not one true time because it depends on your watch. You come in 3 minutes late and I say you're 3 minutes late and you say, "Not by my watch." That's relative. So cultural relativism means that we're going to judge the culture based upon looking at that culture, at that watch, and not as there's a true watch, which would be our culture. Now, Americans tend to be, Sumner says, ethnocentristic. We tend to think that our society, our culture is superior to all others. And everybody wants to be like us. Kind of like my brother that's pretty egocentric. Everybody at this bar wants to sit at our table, he will say. And I'll go, "Oh, I'm not so sure about that." And knowing people. Okay. You get ethnic centric and xeno. Actually, xenophobia is fear of strangers. But xenocentrism is fear of your own culture. You don't like your own culture. You think it's bad. It's the opposite of this. And this is in between the two, and a more balanced way of looking at a culture.